Often at airports there are VIP lounges where if you're a member by your credit card or by your airline, you can get in. Often you can also pay a fee, usually around $40, for use of the lounge. You can have your own comfortable seating and areas to chill. All sorts of amenities, food and drink come with it, and I picked a spot right next to a screen so I could watch for my flight. The LATAM Lounge actually has a lot of options, so they have plenty of beer, wine, and some soda, juice, water, tea, coffee. I got a tiny sampling of stuff. They have like pasta and chicken breast with sauce. I like to get a tiny sampling at first and then go back for the things that I like, but there are actually a few hot food items to choose from, which is always nice to get fueled up for the flight. I was very pleased to find that they have a full selection of really nice teas. There's also like a cappuccino machine full of any type of coffee you could possibly want. Of course, I got a nice cup of green tea, and I am gonna board this flight very, very hydrated. Just grabbed my second plate of food. I got a ham and cheese croissant, some carrots because I just like to munch on them, some more nuts and some more cheese. There's also soup and more stuff, but this is kind of what I wanted. Just to give you an idea, there's a nice selection. There's beer and soda, wine, water, nuts, glasses, juices. I just noticed there are also personal sized ice creams in here, so that's awesome. This is the coffee machine I was talking about. Pretty much everything you could want, including hot water. There's also a business center with computers, and then like an area where you can just really lay down and relax. And this area, as you can see, is a lot quieter than out there where there are a lot of people having a good time. So far, so good. I mean, it's a lot nicer than sitting out in the terminal, which I've done many times and I'm sure will do many times. Again, nothing wrong with sitting in the terminal, but I've noticed if I'm here for a long time, for many hours like I am today, I can easily spend $35, $40 on nonsense in the airport, like gum, water, a sandwich, a coffee, a tea, bam, $40 spent because airport prices are a little higher. So instead, I can spend $35, $40 and get into one of these VIP lounges. There are many of them. You can usually look on the website of an airport and find where the nearest one is and pay like an entrance fee and get in, and it's unlimited food, drinks, coffee, including alcohol. Quiet place to sit, plugs usually to charge your devices. You can leave your bags at your seat without worrying that something's gonna happen to them. It's just a much more relaxing airport experience. So if you can swing it, especially if you're a solo traveler like I am today, and it's just you and it's just $40 and you're gonna spend it anyway on like Starbucks and nonsense, it's totally worth it. Oh, and I'm about to board an 8.5-hour flight to London. So that also factors into the decision. If this was a short 2-3 hour flight, maybe I wouldn't have been to the airport so early, had so much time, or decided to pay for a lounge. But when I'm about to board a very long flight and I'm gonna be at the airport for a very long time, that factors into the kind of, is it worth it to pay for a VIP lounge decision. Today, for a long flight and a long time at the airport, to me, yes, this is totally worth it. It's so interesting how sitting out in the terminal, time seems to pass so slowly, but when you're in a nice lounge, time seems to pass so quickly. I can show you a bit of what they have here. Vegetables and pomodoro sauce, tortellini and Alfredo sauce, chicken breast and bourbon sauce. They've got rolls, chips, dips, hummus, salad condiments, and over there's cheese, meat, and sandwiches. And then if you do get a bread roll, you can get butter, cream cheese. There's also cookies and toast and a toaster here. Here's the tea that I was talking about earlier. It's very well stocked. Also fruit. It feels like we just got here, but we've been here for, I don't know, an hour or two. It's a vortex in these lounges, I tell you. A time and space vortex. There are many different areas to sit, and as you can see, I chose this little comfy corner so I wouldn't be in anyone's way while I'm filming, even though I was very quiet. And then I'd have this nice view of this window over here where I can watch the airplanes come and go. And I have my own personal screen because no one else is sitting over here. Here's something cool I just noticed about the view. Out there, you can see downtown Miami. You can see all the buildings glistening right there. The business center is empty now, so I can show you a better view. There's 3 computers, a printer, a screen up there. It clearly says business center, so you know it's for business. All right, time to start getting ready to leave the lounge and go out to the boarding area because it's just a few minutes till boarding, but I have just enough time to drink a ginger ale. Trusty, trusty ginger ale, the friend of travelers for I don't know how many years, but definitely a friend to travelers. And just for your info, there are 2 lounges right next to each other here, the LATAM Lounge and the Avianca Lounge. I chose the LATAM Lounge. They're both about the same price. And I can't speak to the Avianca Lounge, but the LATAM Lounge was amazing. And most airport VIP lounges I've been to have been wonderful. Unlimited food, drinks, comfortable place to chill while you wait for your flight. Definitely worth it. Do recommend. Got our travel essentials, water, gum, headphones, blanket, leg room, exit row with a sort of a window, sort of. My stuff is all packed up above me because I have a seat that has a little extra leg room, but that means it doesn't come with under seat storage, which is totally fine and worth it. But one thing that's cool is they're playing Christmas music on the flight. I've never been on a flight where they're playing Christmas music, and we have kind of a window. You know, we'll be able to see some cool stuff. This is cool, even though I don't have a regular window because I'm in an exit row. I have a little mini window that I can look through, and I got the wing of the plane, which is always cool. And it's about to be sunset here in Florida, so we're in for a treat with some beautiful views. But for now, I'm gonna take a little bit of a nap. Good night. The sweet feeling of putting your feet on the ground, except I'm back in a vehicle. We're on the, what, the M4, right guys? Yep. And we're heading to Wiltshire, and we're gonna go have a nice Christmas Eve. Oh yeah, it's Christmas Eve. And we're in England.
There it is.
Where?
See in the background on the flags?
Yeah, I do! What do the flags mean again?
Something about the Queen.
The flag's that the Queen's in, she's not in.
Oh. Sheep, horses wall, horsies. The sun's coming up back there. It's past 8 a.m., but it's still not like full-on sun. You can see the sun back there. Oh, sorry for the bumpy. Let's see, let's focus. Yeah, there. Look at it coming up behind the trees. It's pretty. Yeah, the M4's pretty bumpy. Look at the sun. We've got, it's blazing. It's out, you guys. It's still a little bit gray, but where?
That, oh, they're good.
Oh, I missed him again. You did say it'd be raining. We're in good old rainy Wiltshire, right?
Right.
Rainbow.
Get the rainbow? It is the same rainbow, but the other side. That must be the side with the pot of gold. Because you can see it better. Well, not anymore. Gray as anything.
Welcome to England.
Gonna put the Marmite on the crumpets for me. Sam is setting me up. So there's melted butter. This is the thing about it, right? You put a nice layer of melted butter.
Yeah.
And then you put a thin layer of Marmite while the crumpets are warm, or the toast or whatever.
Today you're getting crumpets.
Today it's crumpets. Last time it was toast and it was delicious. But I did have crumpets also, just not with Marmite.
You don't want to put too much on a crumpet.
Right. Just like fill those little holes, right?
Yeah. Some people don't like Marmite, and to them, I say you are wrong.
You are wrong. You know, Marmite's very controversial. People love it or hate it.
I love it.
And I love it. Therefore, we are correct. And Megan loves it.
You love it, Megan?
I love it.
And Bo loves it. Good boy. Thank you. Ooh. So you put Marmite on 2 of them and no Marmite on 2 of them. What was the purpose of that? Just for variety?
So I can eat 2.
Oh, you don't want Marmite right now?
I don't know. I'm gonna eat it. It depends.
Before I had ever tried Marmite, I wondered what it tasted like because people are like, oh, it's the worst. Oh, it's so delicious. So I'll try to describe it to you. It's very savory. It's very salty. It's very umami, as what they would call umami, is like that very savory flavor. So if you like very like salty, savory type of things, which I do, I think you'll like it. Again, you need a thin layer though. If you try to glob it on or eat like a spoonful of it, yeah, that's gonna be horrid. Don't do that. You put a nice warm layer of butter, a nice thin layer of Marmite. It's also like tangy weirdly. It's so hard to explain. There's nothing I can compare it to. Also, a crumpet is a very unique little delicious morsel. I used to say they were like an English muffin, but they're nothing like an English muffin. It's like soft. It's almost like a weird pancake, and they're porous, as you can see, so whatever you put on top melts inside of them. It's really hard to explain what a crumpet is, but it is delicious. All right, we're gonna take a quick trip to Morrisons, the grocery store, for some last minute things because what else do you do on Christmas Eve, right, Sam?
Right, this is exactly what you do on Christmas Eve.
You go to the grocery store, you get bundled up.
It's the first time I've ever seen you in a coat.
That's true. Yeah, I don't own any coats because Florida.
Well, you're in a coat. Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, we're gonna have a roast. Not that, but we're gonna have some kind of a roast. Christmas tree. Merry Christmas from everyone at Morrisons. 4 pork, cheese, and pickle pies. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Pork, cheese, and pickle pies?
Kind of like a pork pie and a Scotch egg.
Oh, Scotch eggs.
You had that last time, right?
I did. I really liked it. Pork and apple, pork and caramelized onion. Interesting.
You get all different pies.
Oh, different pies. Oh, I love a quiche.
We've got quiche tomorrow. These are my favourite.
What? Let's see.
This one. Oh, peppered steak slice from Ginster's.
Ooh,
£1.
So what is it? It's like bread with
Kind of like a pasty, but not.
Ooh, I love pasties.
Look at all the pasties.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could take some pasties back home with me to Florida, but you can't. I'll just have to eat as many as possible. Ooh, minced beef pie. I could take this from my hands freezing. Thank you. Oh, banana bread beer. That actually sounds interesting. I guess maybe I should try one, right? Oh, okay. Oh, there's all sorts of like, it's like hobgoblin, and I saw something else. It's like, oh.
This is my favourite.
Interesting. You think we got enough?
We've got to survive Christmas Day and Boxing Day.
That's true. All right. Do we have enough?
I think we have enough beers. We've got enough food. We've got the turkey.
Yeah. We'll get through Christmas Eve, Christmas, and Boxing Day. My first Boxing Day.
First ever.
First ever. Exciting. Woo! It wouldn't be a proper British homecoming without fish and chips. Except that Sam says his are done right?
Yeah.
His have ketchup and curry sauce.
Yeah.
Me, no ketchup, no curry sauce. I put a little in the corner and it's delicious, but it's a little spicy. You want a bite? You want a bite? Landed in England. Had a bit of a nap because now my time schedule is thrown completely off. There is a 5-hour time difference, so I'm 5 hours ahead now of East Coast time. So when it was 7 in the morning here, it was like 2 in the morning in my internal clock. So I've been tired. So we just had some crumpets, some Marmite, and now I'm gonna have a nice cup of English tea. I have been waiting for this. It's Christmas Eve, by the way, so Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas from England. So thank you for watching my travel day. I hope this was like a fun way to just bring you with me as we left Florida and headed over to England for the holidays. We're gonna have a wonderful time. We have some fun stuff planned over the next 10 days, and I'll be rolling out those videos soon, so make sure you stay tuned. So now we're gonna finish our cups of tea over here. I'm gonna finish my cuppa that Sam made me.
Is it
A
good?
cup of tea. Oh, it's so good. This is definitely one of the things I look forward to.
This is the way.
This is the way. We're gonna be rolling out some travel vlogs soon of our adventures. The furnace heater thing behind me is so warm.
Yeah.
It's like warming my back. So we're gonna wrap this up and go downstairs and have a nice time with the family, have a nice relaxing evening. We'll see you guys really soon for some more videos, and until then, stay enthused.